Welcome to episode 363, James Dyson, 3 Great Inventions. This is an outline of episode 363. There are 3 reasons why we study James Dyson. First, he's one of the most important inventors in the world. And at age 71, James Dyson is not slowing down. Third, in 2020, Dyson's car is coming. Let us meet James Dyson.
Innovation is bringing out a new product or service that drastically changes the way something's done and does it better. And it's really the performance of something, how something works, that is true innovation. If you can use less electricity, if you can change the way it's done, use less materials, do it quicker, faster, whatever it is, that's true innovation, a technical improvement.
James Dyson was born in Cromer, England in 1947. He went to Gresham Boarding School. This is his picture at Gresham Boarding School. He graduated at the Royal College of Art in London in 1970. He was 23 years old.
James Dyson's first major breakthrough came in an unlikely form: the wheelbarrow. While renovating his house, he became frustrated by the wheel getting stuck in the ground. So he invented the ball barrow, a new design with a large inflatable ball.
Things are too heavy, things are too polluting, things use too much energy. There are just hundreds of problems in every product.
In 1978, frustrated with his family's vacuum cleaner, Dyson set out to invent a better version. After 5 years of testing and 5,127 prototypes, Dyson invented the world's first Bagless vacuum cleaner.
And people might buy the product. It's no good just being a designer. You've got to make a product that works better. The current way of doing it is clearly wrong. There must be a better way. We want to spin the dust off. We want to get rid of it.
5,127 prototypes.
Now the difficult years, exile in Japan. After all venue failed in UK, go Japan. He reminds me of the Beatles who went exile to Germany. This is the Hamburg Strip Club where the Beatles played in 1962.
It wasn't easy though. James even had to go to Japan in the end to find a buyer for his new technology.
When designing for different markets, you have to take into account people's lifestyles, what type of homes they have, things like that. So research within the company has shown that people in Japan want much smaller, like lighter machines, as their homes are very small. And they also have very clean homes, so they don't pick up so much dirt, so they don't need such large bins. Whereas in the US, people like really large machines so that they feel a lot more robust.
2 other glorious inventions: the Dyson Ball, Bladeless Fan.
And improve products to keep a competitive edge in the market.
It doesn't resist it at all. But if it goes over the top, it creates an area of negative pressure because the area is having to accelerate over a curve. And that's what makes an aircraft wing lift. Now in this case, what it does is create negative pressure. And the negative pressure sucks in air from here. So it's already multiplying itself. And then it goes down an expanding cone. As it goes down the expanding cone, it expands and creates a negative pressure here. So it adds more air coming through here. So we've already multiplied it several times already. And then as it exits, as a cylinder of air, breeze coming out.
There are many difficulties, such as the failure of the Dyson's washing machine. Next, the future, the Dyson Car in 2020. The Dyson Car will use next-generation battery technology, solid-state battery instead of liquid battery.
Dyson is taking on the electric car. He announced plans to spend more than $2.7 billion to build a zero-emissions vehicle by 2020 and currently has a team of over 400 engineers working on a design that brings together what they've learned about airflow, motor, and battery power.
We're trying to do something different and better. So we're risk-taking, trying to advance technology, trying to advance what a product can do. We're stepping off into the unknown.
Now, the secret of his success. First, lean innovation. Second, hiring new graduate with no experience.
The thing is, I employ young engineers. I always try and get graduates. And graduates are very idealistic, and they've been taught lean engineering at college, and I love lean engineering. So what we do is lean engineering. So our latest vacuum cleaners use far less plastic and are far lighter than the early ones, which doesn't make them any flimsier, because we do really, really extensive testing trying to break them. But it means they're lighter and use less energy to make them and less plastic. And of course, they're cheaper to make. So we can, because of that, we can put in more technology, which we otherwise wouldn't have been able to do. But, you know, that's what engineers do. They're not marketing people with greenwash. They're engineers doing lean engineering, which they find exciting.
So let's talk about your engineering team then, because now you are, of course, an international company and very well established. And you have how many people working for you?
Nearly 4,000.
4,000 people. So how do you continue that spirit of innovation, disruption, when you have 4,000 employees?
Well, I try to always employ graduates because they have no fear, they have no experience. I don't want experience. I want people who haven't done something before and want to find a new and better way of doing it, and who have no fear of failure. Because failure is so important. I mean, it's what you learn from it. If you always succeed and always give the right answer, you're learning nothing.
Right.
So I want people who feel as though they're pioneering and want to do something in a different and better way. And the funny thing is that these graduates, and when they become managers and they want to employ someone, they always say, I want someone with experience. And it's laziness. It's because they think that the person coming in won't need to be trained, won't need to be helped, which is, of course, quite the reverse, because you've got to knock their experience out in order to get them back to be thinking originally.
What have I learned today? Two things. First, James Dyson is one of the most important inventor. He invented about 10 products, 3 of which are huge global success. His next big success might be the Dyson Car. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. My next video will be James Dyson, 10 lessons. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.